females, so welcome back to February Friday. For this case, we are going back to India. This case really could have been made into a short, but I'm not sure I would have been able to cover all the information in one take, and that would have been just like a bunch of awkward little jump cuts. So this video is probably gonna be like 3 minutes, like maybe I know definitely less than 5 minutes long. So with that being said, I'm just gonna get what is publicly known. You know, in international cases, there's not as much information that can easily be found as if it happened in America. And so with that being said, I'm going to quit my rambling, get what's publicly known, and let's get started. So starting with our woman, Swathi basically is estimated to be born in 1990. She would get married to this man by the name of Swathi Reddy, and they have 2 kids together, so a boy and a girl. She apparently would start having an affair with this guy at work by the name of Rajesh, who apparently was a radiotherapist while she was working as a nurse. So they worked in the same hospital, but they had different positions. So the affair between Swathi and Rajesh apparently was going on for like at least 2 years before the husband found out. Swathi, she came up with a plan to kill her husband and then basically have the side dude basically take over and start his whole life as her husband. So it wouldn't seem like she was over here being unfaithful with her husband. And so she apparently got this idea from a movie, and then she apparently proceeds to send the kids over to basically their grandparents' house so that way they can't be witnesses to what's about to go down. So on November 26, 2017, Rajesh would actually proceed to hit Sudhakar with a hot rod. He apparently fell unconscious. He went to the hospital and he was told that he had fell off a bed. He would be released soon after. Also survives that, so now they got tried to attempt to kill him again. This time, apparently, they wait till like 5 a.m. He is sedated, and then they apparently proceed to kill him, I assume, with the same rod that they had tried to kill him with the first time. And then they take his body to the woods and they proceed to burn it. And so Swathi apparently would put gas and petrol on Rajesh's face. Because again, now you're going to kill the husband, you're supposed to try to pretend to be my husband. Basically trying to make a scene that his face got disfigured after our house was attacked. The brother was apparently notified of this, and then he called the police. They were taken to a private hospital. And then apparently the family would come, try to ask them questions to see, like, you know, what do you know? That apparently they would try to tell stories that things like the husband would know, not knowing that their loved one was actually dead, and he couldn't tell them anything. And so I imagine those suspicions are already there. But I think what finally broke the camel's back, as they say, is he apparently was offered mutton soup while in the hospital, and apparently he declined, saying, "Oh, I can't because I'm a vegetarian." However, the husband apparently was not vegetarian, and he actually loved mutton soup. So then police proceed to fingerprint Rajesh, basically revealing that he was actually not the husband. And then Swathi, they obviously then come on, or suspicious of her. They're like, so then she pretty much confesses, okay, this is where my husband's actual body is, and that, like, what happened to him, that he was murdered, all that. So then, of course, she gets arrested, because, you know, you done helped in this murder, too. And then apparently, Rajesh apparently gets released from the hospital, but this is after the family's paid 500,000 rupees, because when it's a private hospital, not certain private hospitals are way more expensive because they could do more for you. And 500K rupees essentially is like $7 grand over here, which is still a lot, mind you, because they wanted the best for their relatives, who they thought was their relative. So Swathi apparently was released on bail. Doesn't specify who paid the bail, but apparently she was sent to a stay home because none of her family or now her deceased husband's family came to get her, which understandably. And then apparently she did not make it to court, so then a warrant was made out for her arrest. And then apparently there's been a TV series called Killer Soup that has been made pretty much based off the murder I just told you about. So, and like I said, this happened in 2017, so unless they don't call her, because like I said, this happened in another country, so I don't have that information readily available, your girl is still out on the run 7 years later. So yeah, with that being said, that is the case of a murder that pretty much was solved because of mutton soup. And so with that being said, I guess if you like mutton soup, comment down below. If you know, I guess, if Swathi and Rajesh had been sentenced, let me know, because, you know, that definitely would help fill in a couple gaps. So with that being said, I cover Fatal Females 3 times a week. Subscribe for more Fatal Females. I'll see you guys next one. Bye.